Hello everyone again, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we'll just quickly make some strawberry jam. We bought those strawberries, they had a deal at Costco last week, but then I got busy with work and we didn't do anything with them. So now they're kind of starting to dry out on the edges. They still will be great probably for freezing or making smoothies, but I decided to make something for the winter and we'll put them in a jar. On the top of that, guys, strawberry season is just starting in our northern states, so it's a good time to catch on some recipes and decide what you can do. So today I'll go with that sugar-free strawberry jam recipe. The Thermomix has plenty of the recipes, there are different ones. This one uses the monk fruit. There are versions that use chia seed for thickeners. There's just a regular old-fashioned jam recipe which will use sugar, so just really few options to browse through, but I'll go today with the monk fruit version. I'll use those strawberries. I'll go and wash them up and clean them up in a minute. We'll need the lemon juice. We will need the monk fruit, water, and they were asking for gum. I didn't buy any, so I'll just substitute today with the chia seeds. If you don't have chia, but you have gelatin, you can use this as well. So I'll break for a minute, wash my strawberries, and I'll be back and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm ready, guys. I've got my washed strawberries. I squeezed my juice from my lemon. I just open this bag and we'll get to cooking. Just a quick reminder, if you ever wonder about the ingredients, if you've got everything set, you can press this little arrow here and it opens the writing screen, and here you go. You can go on the left the ingredients that you need once again, and on the right you'll have steps, so you can quickly review it, make sure you are ready if you don't run around the kitchen like with a chicken without head. So here we go. So it tells you to set aside sterile jars. I'll worry about it once this will be cooking. And place 300 grams of strawberries, fresh frozen, cut into slices, which I didn't do, but maybe I'll find some like we'll do it quick, guys, together. Slices of some sort. So I've got 2 strawberries and it's about 80 grams so far. We should put one chunky one there. So 300 grams of strawberries is actually not that much. We are already at 230, 260, 280. Now I want the whole one. I'll quickly show you guys how much is in a jar. So about that much. That's a good start to try the recipe, see if you like what you are making. I'll put the rest aside, we can make it later. So we've got the strawberries. Now they want us to add 120 grams of water. As you guys know, I'm always heavy-handed with water, so watch me here. Of course I went over. I don't know why, but I just can't feel the water when I do it, so I always have to go and take it out. So I've got 170, slightly over, huh? Push some out. 130, okay, let's just tiny bits because I put a bit of over of those strawberries, so I'll be perfect. 129 sounds good to me. Then they want us to add 60 grams of monk fruit sweetener. There. It might seem like a lot, guys, but actually when you make the sugar recipe, the amount of sugar that you're putting is quite substantial. So, and like everything else, you know, it's up to your taste. So I'm at 54 here and I think I will leave it. I don't like my jellies too sweet. Next step is 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. That was half. Let's put the whole. So that's about half of the lemon, average size. And then 1 teaspoon on the xanthan gum. I don't have it. I'll use the chia seeds like I mentioned, and the substitute is 1-to-1 ratio. Then we cover this thing up, remove the cup, push the simmering basket on the top. Next, and we are going speed 1 at 100 Celsius degrees for 15 minutes. So I will let it run for 15 minutes. I'll take care of my jars, sterilize them, and I'll check in with you guys when we are ready for the next step. Alright guys, so 15 minutes went by. We're ready for the next step. So it says allow to cool in the mixing bowl for 15 minutes, so that's not much to it. In the meantime guys, I sterilize my jars. The way I do it, I wash them up, just regular soap and water, and then I pop them to the microwave individually, 1 minute each. You take them out with a towel or an oven glove. They are hot when you take them out of the microwave. In regards to top, you've got to kind of boil them in hot water for 10 minutes, then you just let them dry out on a towel, and that's how you can be nearly sure that there is nothing nasty lingering around your jars or around your covers. So we'll just let it cool. I don't know, I'm not going to be timing necessary for 15 minutes. I've got some other things to do, and then I'll come back when it's cooler, and then we will do the next step, and we'll show you guys how the ready jam looks like. What I like about making your own jam is not only that obviously you know what you're putting in, but we guys talk so much about eating too much sugar, you know, like you don't let your kids eat too much candy, you keep yourself down not eating too much chocolate, but then you eat normal food and there is so much sugar hidden in our food, in anything, in pasta sauces, pastas, breads. Obviously jams have a lot of sugar and we know about it, but why not to make something what's healthy for your family using a sugar substitute, and you know exactly how much you're putting and what you're putting into it. What else I like about making this home jam is that the house smells amazing. For me, it brings me back to childhood because my mom always was making all kinds of homemade goods, because we had our own fruit garden, we had our own garden, so we always were preparing stuff for winter as we were eating with the seasons. So that's what's for me. Also, like I said, it brings that amazing smell to the house. It makes home smell like a home. So if you feel sometimes like your house is just kind of empty, it's lack of life, you're missing kids, and you want to bring some good memories, just get yourself the Thermomix and start on cooking. So it's fantastic. So I will go let it cool down. We'll check in again in a few. Alright, they wanted us to stay for 15 minutes away from it, but been about 18 minutes, so I'll move on to the next step. So next step, after letting it sit for 15 minutes in the jar, is to transfer it to your jars. I prepared 3 based on how much strawberries I think I don't put in. I don't think there'll be more than that, but if we do, we'll just kind of wash a few more jars. But this is how the mixture looks like. So I've got 2 full jars here, and I'll have a bit left over. What my mom usually would do, she would add some water and rinse it and let us drink it. It will be like strawberry flavored water, but I've got some strawberries left, so I will just quickly run another batch and I'll fill up 2 more jars, I would assume, and then we'll be done. Obviously the mixture, guys, will thicken as it cools down, so don't be alarmed. So this is what we have out of 1 portion, 2, and a little guy. And guys, like that's pretty much like a good solution to if you've got some leftover strawberries, or if you just found some fabulous deal but you don't want to keep freezing them, or you're sick of drinking smoothies. This is a good solution that your family, your kids will for sure enjoy. And usually when I close my jars, when they are hot like that, they seal nicely. We'll see. If not, we'll have to pasteurize them, but I imagine we should not have a problem. This is pretty hot. So when the top of the jar gets sucked in, you cannot push it and doesn't make the clicking noise, then it's mean that it got it nicely sealed. So we'll let it sit. I will run another batch, and for you guys have a good day, and I hope you will want to try the recipe. If you would like to learn more about Thermomix, I invite you to watch my videos. If you would be interested in purchasing the device itself, I invite you to use my order link, guys. There's financing available literally within a year. You barely will feel the payment, and this amazing kitchen tool will be yours. So don't wait, message me and we'll get you set up.